I wanted to go back to some of the things you listed at the beginning that you're certified in. Can you just talk a little bit about how perhaps you are able to kind of integrate those things together, and or maybe contrast, like, oh, I was this and I thought a certain way, and then I got that, and it made me think differently about diet or exercise or both.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good question. Yeah. So I've been in the health and fitness industry for over 10 years, and I was a personal trainer and a group fitness instructor for years. Absolutely loved it. But I used to call myself hit girl. Like, I was that person who believed that as long as I kept doing really intense cardio and as long as I kept working my body out as hard as I possibly could, I could eat whatever I wanted. And then eventually you're just like, but eating whatever I want doesn't make me feel good. My digestion is out of whack. I'm not sleeping well. Like, my stress is through the roof, and I'm obsessed with food. And then that's when I had a switch. And it's not that I don't do high intensity. I may do that once or twice a week, but I have become such a firm believer in walking, such a firm believer in just general movement that intuitively feels good. I love strength training. I love yoga. And yoga is really part of that journey as far as, like, I studied in India, and it's so interesting because at the time it just felt like it was so like weird against my Western, like, but that's not helping me lose weight. You don't understand, but I realized that's where I learned to meditate, and having that reconnection to mindfulness. And I think that that's the key more than anything, as opposed to dieting, is just being more mindful of what you're eating, of what you're drinking, of how you're feeling. Like, that's what I'll have my girls like ask themselves a lot, is like, what do I need right now? A lot of times we're, mindlessly going into the pantry or refrigerator, and we're not actually hungry. We just are having an uncomfortable feeling. And it's having that awareness to be mindful and be like, okay, this isn't actually what I need right now. This isn't actually going to make me feel better. What would make me feel better? And that's where I think that connection comes in, and I'm really happy to have it. But also, like, being in the fitness industry, you're expected to look a certain way. There is, and I have felt that my entire life, that kind of pressure. And I'm trying really hard to continue to spread the message of that you can be healthy. Like, you don't know the whole story. Someone can be overweight. You don't know how much weight they've lost. You don't know how many classes they go to. You don't know what their diet looks like. You don't know. And same thing for me. I can look really healthy, but you don't know what's going on here.